Hi, good night to you, everyone. Even though I just started this recording, it's 9 at night. I had a great day. Today is May 14th. I got to see my friends at Los Compadre. I got to socialize with everyone. The only one that was always talking over my conversations and interrupting my topic was my mother. And so I exited that conversation because she was thinking she was some hierarchy cunt. She ain't no cunt. She's young. She's older than me. We got some food, chatted with our masks on, and got to see a nice golf ball land into a truck bed of something. Rayol. I don't know his name yet. I got saw Greg, Angia, Stan, West, met Dave, and seen Gus walk in. I guess that was Gus. Kind of looked like Gus, but I don't really know. Probably not. Was it like Hunter or something? So when I got home, I sang 8 songs about bicycling. And tonight, my mom was trying to inadequately and rudely at the time of her trying to predict someone else's death, but I know if anyone were to go, it would be Donna next. Because I'm done giving her attention. I'm done helping her out. I've helped her out back in 2017, and I stopped ever since. It's now 2020. And I got aside from bicycling, my mom, Donna, started to shout and be redundant about trying to henceforth predict someone else's death. Well, she will never, ever get permission to predict anyone else's death. And she is not allowed. She didn't even get permission to talk to me like I'm a fucking recorder, okay? Nobody's dying. Everybody's going to recover. And I hope that Pop-Pop's around when I'm at least 48. Okay? And I'm 24. That's another 14, 24. Wait, what? Yeah. It's another 24 years. Because I would like Pop-Pop to see me find love and to get married to someone my age. And Pop-Pop should get invited to Anna's wedding. But the only exceptions is Colleen, Lauren cannot be invited. Lauren's husbands cannot be invited. The husband's 2 kids and Lauren's son are not invited. The only people that I would like to invite is Tira and Pop-Pop, and why not Butch? And the other person that is not invited is Kevin and Colin. And Anna's going to have a beautiful wedding. And then I'll have a wedding after Anna because I'm the only family member of the post-teenage years that is not paired up yet. And after me, would be Colin and Tira. Find someone. And it's so weird. Some of the kids call me auntie now. I'm like, oh dear Lord. If you don't feel that old yet. But you know what? Being 24, another 18 years, I'll be 42 years old. That's a big number. Honestly, Tyler inherited Mom's shouting. I don't think I ever called Pop ever being the shouting type. But I know Dave is. Slightly a shouter when he's trying to defend himself. And I got no one to defend me from Donna and her shout rants. All because she wants to tell me a story and repeat the story 8 to 12 times tonight. And I really am not gonna give a darn because I already heard the story about 35 times by now of her freaking selfish, conniving predictions that will not ever come true because I stopped letting her emotions affect me. Because you know what? I do not think she's worthy of any of my attention. She tries to open up to me, and then the following 2 days, she's been mean. She really has flare-ups. She's flared up 2 days in a row. Today is Thursday. She flared up Wednesday too. And on Monday or Tuesday, she opened up to me about her scars. And I keep telling her I have low self-esteem, and I'm honestly glad she's actually moving her anger outside the house. She's being angry in the car. Next step is seeing if she can pop her lid at the restaurant because she's a fucking pretending to be happy all the time when I know she's just putting a fake happy face on. And she's faking happy in public. I'm going to expose her no matter how much it takes. When I'm not with her, anywhere without her, I'm happier. And she freaking rubbed in my face that she left me home when I was 9 years old to go to a Vegas work convention. 9 years old. Other parents bring their kids everywhere with them. Then who was home to watch me, huh? I'm pretty sure at 9 years old I started having that coping mechanism of gaming. But after a while, it doesn't really do much of anything good. Because at the end of the day, I'm still trapped in this oversized jail, and everything I say, my mom tries to turn it onto her and use that as a weapon against me. And she freaking doesn't give a darn how nice I am, how nice I was, how I'm still very, very nice, very, very quiet, because I'm fucking voiceless. While she damn shouts, it just tells me the same stories. That really, she got to go to a mental ward because and she has to be in the isolation room with a TV screen, and I'll be talking to her through that and see if she pops her lid there. And so, the only person she pops her lid to is me. I had to tell everybody at Los Compadres, Mom's been bad, but she's trying to keep her composure at Los Compadres. Because it's in a public setting. I got home, I put my red fedora on, bicycled, and bicycled till the road lights came on, and the garden lights started to glow. I sang Toto, I sang Celtic Danny Boy, but I changed it to Chrissy Boy. And I wanted to sing Dreams. I think I did sing that one, and I sang Champion by Carrie Underwood, and sang a whole nother one about, well, that was still Carrie Underwood. Oh, okay, what was before Carrie Underwood? There was one before Danny Boy of Celtic Women's. It was, I was singing Chris Tomlin Mended, and did one encore song. Not sure how many I sang, but I think it was one or two more before the encore song. I'm thinking that it was singing Raspberry Beret from Prince, and one other song. I wanted to sing the song about once I was 7 years old, but I don't think I had that in my mind at the time, so I did not sing 7 years old. The other song had to be with Demi Lovato, Lionheart. Yeah, there it is. That was my whole high school singing list. I don't know what order I sang them in. I'm pretty sure I just named all the ones I sang. And some people enjoy the nightlife, and I really don't understand why. Because I'm stuck in this emotional abusers Riverside house. This house is not a jail to her, it's a jail to me. The only thing that this house should be for Donna is her dream home. And my gosh, she is inconsiderate. And she freaking ruins this supposed home and turn it into hell. And she's been having psychosis symptoms. She has been having countless episodes. And it's already May. It's a new month. And it's quite early still in the new month. So I'm guessing she's going to have 2 more flare-ups. Or 3, because like I said, she had 1 yesterday on Wednesday. Today's Thursday, the 14th of May. I really wanted some sleep, but I had to document that I had a great day today until 9 at night, where she tried to get her amount of selfishness in for the whole entire day, because she has issues. She has some undisclosed need to be dominating in every conversation that I start. So she's a female prick, because she wants to dominate and take over all my conversations. She likes to talk while I'm on the phone to someone else, and you know what? She hangs up the phone every time I walk near her, because she is a prick. Inconsiderate prick. She is not the B word. The B word's a damn stupid, lame ass word, and I do not identify either of us as that word. And I know where my work outfit is. They're folded nicely. I gotta make sure that I have a marvelous, very productive, very focused work shift in the morning of Friday. And to ask for shift openings, and I got a Friday. It's it's weird. I knew she was gonna flare up today because around 12 hours ago, have meat stacks in the towel closet. She has several rooms that she tries to use for storage. I really think those are instant trash. She has problems letting go of things, and I do not have any problem letting go of things. I got rid of the forced to sell music box that was in my room and throwing in my memories now because I am friggin' mature. I am very mature. Honestly, some people don't know how nice I am. I stopped helping a few years ago, not she's asking me for help. I told her about when she was at home that that ship sailed long ago. I'm not helping her with anything anymore. And I'm documenting all this because her shouting and all those 6 signs of emotional abuse that she displays to me is they call suicide. I could have died 5 times. I could have died by chemicals. I could have died by cutting myself. I could have died by starvation twice. And I could have died by fire. That's the 5 times I could have died. And why am I here? Definitely not to hear her problems, because I'm done. I'm done with her. I'm done with her now. If only she freaking lost some more teeth. And I will never clean her dentures for her. I will not even visit her in her nursing home. If I could choose to put her into a 50-plus community, I would. Because they have limitations on activities. She has very, very early onset dementia. Way earlier than Dave. like 97 degrees, and it's supposed to be 0. And same for the refrigerator, it's supposed to be at 38, and it's just to 97. And, because all this cold gets leaked out of the refrigerator, and the internal flow of the fridge gets interrupted, and it's a small fridge, so the heat builds up in that darn thing. And I really don't give a damn about the thermostat anymore. But when I did, she had a whole lot less flare-ups. Because everything's a whole lot better when the house is warmer. People with the phrase, maybe Jackie Walker, talking straight facts. There was never, ever a time in the history that it said no wheat, soy, wheat. But guess what? The wheat is fresher than a fucking walk. Dude. She's like, don't eat anything fresh when she said that. So dumb. You call everybody else dumb. Guess what? You get me when it's dumb. You voted for Trump like every other dumbass. Dude, absolutely no meaning to the label anymore. Because my self-esteem sucks. When my self-esteem is low, I try to kill myself. Honestly, most times I don't really give a damn if I survive. Because this is a tragic living situation. And I've long since been on my own. Ever since 2015. First year I started college, I started feeling on my own. Because just so much money from me. Especially if I wanted to buy something. Like, hey, you wanna save me half the full amount so I can buy it? She was a bad habit of money laundering. Probably signed these checks. Saved to have my those checks. So, isn't forgery make those checks invalid? And she's a fucking gold digger. Cause all she asks from Dave is more checks. From 2,000 to 7,000. Depending on her mouse. Does she deserve any of that? Dollars? No. Do I deserve to go in the hospital at this current state? No. Because coronavirus. And would I be able to get into housing if I went to the hospital? Honestly, yeah. But would I still be at risk of catching something there? Also, yeah. Am I happy in this oversized jail? No. If I were to choose to live or die, I'd rather die. But I keep surviving. Don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm still here. I've been shot out in my face by more than 3 people. I have gotten bruised twice in my life. I feel emotionally numb to the point of I don't even know if I have a heartbeat, because all my goals were shattered ever since. I've been forced to do what my mother wants me to, and that's fucking wrong. And voted the communist into the presidency because Trump's 2 wives is German and Russian. And women have been trying to make sure the guys get punished for sextortion. But you know what? Is whistleblower an appropriate comment? Because what the frick is he trying to reference? That's why I don't even think it's even manly to steep to their requests of stupid boys thinking that women are just a piece of meat to hassle around like a friggin' sex doll. But I'm not that kind of girl. I might pretend to be all flirty on digital, but you gotta be prepared to wait it out and chat in real life, because if you try to rush anything, I'll be like, playa, if you're gonna act like that, get out my face. And if you don't get out my face, I'll take you to court and try to press charges for your inappropriate comments. Because I don't play no game in real life. In real life, I got morals. And when it's time, it's time. If it's not time yet, don't fucking rush me. And I know. I think I found my person that I'm supposed to be with. We known each other for 8 years. Way before I ever tried dating. And, grew up together. Or he went to a different county school. Either way, he chatted with me for 8 years. Trying to be like a baby zebra, trying to recognize their parent in the whole herd of stripes. Sort of thing. So I'm adjusting to figure out which one it is, and then giving them lots of chances. Lots of giant chances. So I'm freaking nearly ready. My body's changing in the lower half, and it's like confusing me, and I have to spend extra time to make sure I wipe it all up, because my teenage years are gone, and eventually gonna morph into my adult form. But I still got my V card. And I do see instances of where guys make a mess with trash rolls, make a mess with toilets, and make messes on floors. But I do not watch as that happens. I just, if there's someone in the bathroom, I just use my ear and be like, maintenance, anyone in there? If I hear noise, like, oh, okay, sorry, can't. I'll be back in a few minutes till you're done with the bathroom. the sound of a paper towel won't ever be the same. Oh my gosh. I was confused for a moment, but now I know the exact sound. And something doesn't seem right for guys in the bathroom. At least I was out in the store, and just my ear was wedged into the door, so I didn't see any of that. But until I looked at my shoelace got stuck to the bottom of my foot. I was wondering why. So I walked off wondering what was on my foot. And then I checked my shoe, and that took me 3 months to clean off my freaking shoe. And it has a very distinct odor to it. If there was a spice called Thousand Island, if the, what do they call heat index for peppers? Kelvins or something like that. Not Celsius, it's some kind of Richter scale type scent. Oh my gosh. It smelled as spicy as a habanero. Oh my gosh, I can still remember. Ew. Once you smell something like that, it's hard to unsmell it. Once you think about it, you end up smelling it. Oh. Good night. It's May 14th. It's anyone's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. I wish I could be your roommate and pay rent. And split the rent with you, but not pay the whole thing. Oh, I really do pray to live down in Ocean City all the time and learn how to maintain a condo, because I'm willing to make sure to learn all of the local numbers for billing, for where to go for taxes in Ocean City. It is their district's tax building, so you'd have to get familiar with that. I would have to figure out how to build my own greenhouse. I would have to figure out how to afford proper fencing and build my plant sanctuary and go inspect all the trees of the USA and inspect their rarity with the other trees. And then if I find the rare trees, I would research what is the best time to gather their flowers or their helicopters or their berries, so we can plant some more of those and to make the world, well, very much quite better. And I really do wish and pray for some of these old towns that are abandoned, all these old pavements and concretes and tar and stuff, that they all get up shoveled, because if they're old roads, I would rather those roads be dug up and fill them with dirt. Enough dirt to fill 8 gravel trucks. And make sure it's packed in there real firm. They can keep the rocks in there. I just really want it mixed up real nice with more dirt than it is rocks. Because we are losing dirt for hills. Because if we have less hills, we will eventually be under. We're actually at the water level in some parts of Maryland. If we're going to survive in Maryland, we're going to have to place out a shit ton of hills. So we first have to get the pavement up, and then we can place dirt and rocks, create some hills. Because did they ever fill in that old road with a hill? No, they filled it with plants. Not giving a darn about if that part of the road was ever going to be manageable. If the water rises, where would the water go? On anything that's near water level. So if we ever did want to defy the odds and have a state still, we need to build hills. Not buildings. Not new roads. Not road expansions. Just hills. You can build ramps too if you want. Just ramps and hills. And then we would have to adapt our cars to the hills. That means raising the cars back up so they don't bump the freaking roads. Your theory about the aerodynamicness and the fuel economy. Honestly, they just need to revolutionize the chassis, the wheel part, suspension, because it's just the part that goes straight across. If they could just fix that shit. We'll probably have a nice gearbox and then lots of very, very sturdy chains. And then the gearboxes will connect 2 metal rods. One metal rod is for the tire, and the tire rod goes into the metal gearbox, and then the upper gearbox goes to the vehicle itself. Then they would have to calibrate each wheel to know what way is forward and what way is backward. So you have to make sure that the rods who communicate with each other quite nicely. Make sure the gears are lined up. That everything's smooth. And then for the turning mechanisms, don't they have the pivot things? Like 2 tires have pivot things. because tires can really, I think they can curve at a 60-degree angle in towards the car, and some of the tires, like the front too, but why is it not the same for the back too? Because if they had even turning angles, wouldn't they be able to turn in place? Maybe, because honestly, that's where the future's at. If we're gonna have so much of a crowd, cars, people, and if we want to defy the predictions of the USA's population going down, because that's their prediction. But you know what? We have to thank our farmers, thank our food distributors, and make sure we have every species of trees, plants, bushes, fish. You know what we lost in the 20th century? King salmon. Do you know what new species we have? Salmon sharks. Do you know what new species of bug we found? The night crawlers. As one of my favorite sweet coworkers, Gerard, said, he was like, "What are these night crawlers doing here?" Well, those bugs are not easy to kill. I step on one, it keeps moving. I step on it again, it's still alive. They apparently like dark rings. They look like a mutation with an ant and a bee. Yeah, it's quite bigger than a freaking hornet, and it has more legs, like a spider. That is one bug I wish I never met. If I didn't meet him, I know I wouldn't be squishing it. It's like a mixed genome of a spider, an ant, and a wasp, or a bee, hornet thing. And its spider legs were a bit not that fuzzy. And the spider legs are a bit thinner than my thin hands. About a third of the size of my pointer finger on each spider leg. Okay, now Mom Donna's gonna torment me all night by talking on the phone till like 3 in the morning. I am going to put my trash can near the door after I close it, because I really wish I could go to sleep. And I will do so, because I need to sleep. I'm going to put fluffy hat on so I do not injure myself while I sleep. To figure out where that fluffy hat is. And this recording is now finished. But I really do not want to spark my mom's angry outbursts. Alright, bye.